And
Yes.
this podcast is about business branding and womanhood. And I feel our conversation is already in this like sphere of this
Yes.
and the mixture of it, because I feel there's so much strength in womanhood, not in a way of
Yes.
saying you have to be strong as a woman, but there's this inherent strength and also leadership when it comes to women exploring their full selves and not saying, I'm only this, I'm only suited for this role. I think women are so multifaceted that we don't need to choose and pick, but we can really try and figure out how can we use our skills from, you know, being a wife, being a daughter as well,
Mhm.
to being a businesswoman and business leader and being
Yeah.
a mentor. And for a lot of time when I was studying, there was this whole wave of new feminism and figuring out, you know, keeping parts of your womanhood away because it looks like it makes you weak, or it looks like, you know, this false sense of freedom.
Yeah.
You're only free when you are like the men. But there's so much strength in, like you say, exploring your womanhood and exploring that in the business and leadership.
Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely not a feminist. I despise that word as a matter of fact. One of my greatest assets is being female. So when I walk into a boardroom, people know my trait, and I expect men to get up. That's it. I'm in the room, and I expect out of courtesy, you will get up, and you will open a door for me, and you'll open the car door, and I expect to be treated absolutely. I've never worn a pantsuit. I've never worn a shirt and a jacket and a pair of pants. I've always been incredibly feminine in the way I dress. I love my jewelry and my pretty dresses and my high heels and my whatever it is, and I refuse to conform to this. I don't understand when I see these achieved successful women sitting around or walking around with their gray pants and their white shirt and trying to be masculine, whereas I'm completely the opposite. I want to be treated like a lady and respected like one, and at the same time I have a voice and an opinion. And it's so this concept of for me, it's never been about men versus women. I absolutely don't agree with that. For me, it's an equal partnership, and it's not us against them. So when I'm often doing sort of talks on women empowerment, I always say the disclaimer at the front that, that I'm not interested in having a conversation where women are just going to be talking about men, this and that, and we, that why aren't we, and just moaning and groaning about it. That's not my interest. My interest is we're incredibly equal. I always invite my husband to all my talks. He's a huge part of my life and my anchor. So for me, it's very, very equal, and I work incredibly well with men. So I don't have this that they're better than us and why can't we have these opportunities. I'm always saying to women, you can.
Yeah.
You can. You just have to work hard, and
Yeah.
you'll gain the opportunity. Yes, it's harder, and granted, it's a small percentage of executives that have those roles, but then it's up to us to strive and make the difference.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yes.
And I've proven it time and again, right? Time and again, that you can achieve, but you just have to you have to really work hard. That's really the bottom line, Sina, but it's not this battle. I hate that, this battle of men and women and feminist and this extreme. Nothing extreme is natural. Everything in life is a balance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very true. And it doesn't
Yes.
mean that there's only one role or only one idea of womanhood that exists that you should comply to, right?
No.
Everyone is defining it for themselves, but it's just defining it for yourself and not in comparison to a man or to
Yeah.
another person. So,
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
want to
realizing your own potential.
exactly and going really deep into that. And then it comes back to being authentic and figuring out who you really are and understanding yourself
Yes.
disattached from someone else's expectations or opinions. So I want to talk about role modeling because one of the things that you believe is